Are you going to take your mother to see this movie? You're watching Beyond the Trailers review of The Guilt Trip.
Seeing anyone?
Are you seeing anyone?
Please don't be disgusting. I thought you were seeing that girl with the exotic name.
Bethany? Dad died when I was 8 years old. You haven't been on one date since then.
If this is you worrying about me, you don't have to because I'm fine.
Do you want to come on my trip with me, Mom?
You want to drive cross-country with me?
Yeah. No, it's, we won't be gone long. It's only 8 days.
I can't wait! Andy, I am so excited!
Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill are two comedians who have recently slimmed down, and sadly so did their box office numbers. But while some would argue that the two trends are related, at least with Rogen, it's not so much that he's laid off the sweets, but stopped being sweet. Back in 2007, Rogen charmed his way into Katherine Heigl's pants and our hearts. Who wouldn't fall in love with a guy who got a girl pregnant during a one-night stand and then stepped up to the plate to start a family with her? Then in Pineapple Express, he was the kind of guy who not only made friends with his drug dealer, but risked his own life to save him. Aww. But just like actresses have a driving desire to be seen as sexy, looks like actors have a driving desire to be seen as cool. Rogen suddenly became edgier with films like Observe and Report, Funny People, and The Green Hornet. Although in that last one, I don't think anyone could compete with Jay Chow as Kato. Why didn't he ever get any more work in Hollywood? Anyway, thankfully Rogen began to course correct with 50-50, where he helps a friend deal with cancer. And that was based on Rogen helping the screenwriter in real life deal with his own cancer. So Rogen really is a nice guy. And speaking of real life, The Guilt Trip is based on another screenwriter's true story, when Dan Fogelman actually took his mother on a road trip. And I bet Fogelman's a pretty fun guy to travel with, as he's written some really good movies, such as Crazy Stupid Love, Tangled, and Fred Claus. Fred Claus was good. At the helm here is Anne Fletcher, who's certainly no sweet herself, having directed The Proposal, 27 Dresses, and Step Up. But perhaps most impressive is that Barbra Streisand is riding shotgun. Now, if you just know her from the Meet the Fockers franchise, I highly recommend you download Funny Girl, the role she originated on Broadway and was her acting debut. It's phenomenal stuff and very sweet. So will watching The Guilt Trip give you a sugar rush or a toothache? Let's go find out. So, does this movie do a good job representing moms?
I think inwardly, yeah, because moms won't come out and say a whole lot of things that they really mean.
It does a great job of representing moms, yes.
Well,
because it shows moms as real people with real feelings, not just people who are baking or worried about you without a reason.
Is this movie funny or television funny? Do you think it's worth seeing?
Funny.
Is it worth seeing in theaters?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was going to be a little corny, but it was. I thought it was a good movie.
Oh really?
Yep.
Is it funny, sweet, or both?
It's everything.
What made you want to see it today?
I love Barbra Streisand.
Oh, you're a Barbra Streisand
Yeah.
fan?
If I wanted to see a movie about two people taking a journey, was this a Life of Pi? I thought, let me see this,
Oh,
I loved it.
Is this a film for Seth Rogen fans or Barbra Streisand fans, or what do you think?
I think more Barbra Streisand fans. Seth Rogen expects you to be more funnier and a little, the language is not the same.
It's not quite as colorful, right?
Right.
It's split even.
Oh, that's great.
It's really both of them. They both come to the court and they both win.
There should be a sequel.
Oh, there should be?
Well, they were at the end. They were talking about making a European trip. So
Oh,
that would be fun.
that's good. What would you give it on a 1 to 10?
I'd give it at least an 8.
A 9.
12.
Sounds like Hollywood is finally catching on to what audiences already know, that moms are real people too. And they overall give The Guilt Trip a 9. And it's the end of the year. Be sure to vote for your top 10 films of 2012 by going to tinyurl.com/BTTvote2012 now through January 3rd. I'm Grace Randolph reporting from AMC Empire 25, and I hope we'll go beyond the trailer for these other top movies.